I went back through my notes, and it's been a couple of weeks actually in the last of the spring series that we did some massage. So I thought, let's treat ourselves to some massage. Make yourself comfortable in any way that you like, with pillows or blankets on the side of your legs. You can have some support if otherwise the hips are protesting. You can put a cushion under your bum if you like to lift the pelvis a little bit. We're going to start with massaging the feet. So the soles of the feet are together. Now we are working the thumbs up and down the feet. Just take your time saying good morning to your feet. Bring some attention to the arch. Say in reflexology, the arch is connected to the spine. Good morning, now I can see you. Circling around the ball of the foot, on the top, on the bottom, on the side of the ball. And working your fingers between the toes and the base of the foot. And then we have a special spot underneath the foot. When you curl your toes, there's a little dip in the foot. That is the bubbling spring. So the start of the kidney meridian. That is really good for gently asking energy to rise through the earth when we're standing, or to awaken the kidney meridian when we're seated. Working your way to the heel. And also paying a little bit of attention to the top of the foot, where you can put your feet together like this, or you can keep the legs open, but working the top muscles. And especially the spots between the muscles, like in the finger, you have you've got the finger bones, you've got the foot bones, and then in between the bones, giving some attention there. Slowly making your way to the ankle bone on the inside and circling around the ankle. That's where 3 different meridians are crossing. They're all yin meridians, so they help us relax. Yeah. Very good for sleeping as well. If you are having trouble with sleeping, this is really good to do regularly. Now we're going to find the spot between the Achilles heel and the ankle bone. So in between, again, there's a little dip. From that place, we're going to work up towards the knee. So you're working roughly that line. You can really press as firmly or as lightly as you like. That is the kidney meridian. And there might be tender spots, so just pay attention to where it feels normal or more muscle and more energy boost or energy awareness that is waking up. Just work your way up with your thumbs right towards the knee. You get to that bony point in the knee, you go back down again. And often it's said when it's very tender, it's often that the chi is blocked there. So that might be good to stay there a little longer, maybe ease off the pressure a bit, and still pay attention to unblocking the energy. Coming back all the way down. And then the next one is if you feel the shin bone here, then there is a ridge just under the shin bone. That is the spleen meridian. So it starts again just around around the ankle. You're finding your shin and then working your way up the shin bone, same way, same idea, in the groove, in the valley just under the, ooh, that's tender for me there. Under the shin bone. And in a way, this one is the easiest to locate because you have the valley of the bone to follow. Again, up to the bony part in the knee. I go back down. Lingering a little where it feels tender. Which for me is closer to the ankle than the knee. Sweet. And then we're going to go up one more time in between those places. So we have the kidney meridian, we have the spleen, and we have the liver sort of in the middle. That one is the hardest to locate, but just feel into the center of the inside of the back of the calf. Giving some good energy to the liver. Yeah. And whenever you are back down, to wrap the fingers around the toes, and then breathing out, you're rolling the neck down. Breathing in, you're lengthening. And out and down, curl the chin to the chest. Reaching up with the chin. And forward and down. And feel how the hands around the toes give you support to pull, but also a certain container to lengthen the spine here. In that posture, you're all up straight with the arms straight. You can really lengthen the spine here before you curl down. Returning to the gentle flow of the breath. Lubricating the spine. And the next time you go down, you release the hands and you lay the elbows on the ground. Find a place where you can lengthen the spine and hold for a few breaths. Every in-breath, you're creating more space between the meridians, between the cells, between the bones. Every out-breath, you're flowing back to your core. In and out, feeling the rise and fall of your torso. One more deep breath. And gently guide yourself back up to sitting. Go slowly. And open the legs. Again, you can have a cushion under the hips if you want. We're going to start with a knocking on the back for raising the energy in the kidneys. You can lean forward a little bit, rounding the back. Warming the lower back. Recharging the kidneys. And then you're going down with a flat hand on the outside, in the back of the leg. Reach as far as feels comfortable, and then in on the up on the inside. Back to the hips, and again pummeling on the back. Leaning forward a little. Whenever you feel there is a surplus of energy in the kidneys, you're going to flatten your hands and spread it all through the outside of the leg, up the inside. And then you follow your own tempo here. You might focus on the spreading, you might focus on the knocking first. Follow your own rhythm here. Feel the sense of warmth and energy surplus, and then you spread it down and up. If the pummeling doesn't feel nice, you can also just rub with flat hands if that feels better for your back or for your mind. That's fine. Down the outside, up the inside. Yeah, do whatever you need to do to be comfortable. If it's not comfortable for you to be with wide legs, adjust your posture. That's absolutely fine. And for me, this rubbing the back is a real act of self-love. It's like I've got my back. Warming, taking some time for nourishing, and letting it flow down and up the legs. One more time. down, in and up. Lengthening. And feel lengthening through the spine and then gently starting to flow from the tailbone upward and sideways, moving the body like a river.